afternoon. This is boot camp. I'm Coach Joanna. If you're taking this class on replay, below the video, please make sure that you're commenting, saying replay, saying your reps, whatever you want to do that was hard. Write that down below on the replay. That would help us tremendously to know if these classes are worth keeping, who's liking them, who's not, what kind of things we need to change, what part of the workouts you like. Anything of that nature definitely helps, so we appreciate your feedback. All right, for today's class and today's workout, the only thing you need, it's a body weight workout, but when we do our floor exercises, you might want something soft to lay on, so I have my floor ab mat, and that is the only thing you need, all right? We're gonna do some fun things, we're gonna get sweaty, and we'll get going in just a few seconds. I have people joining on live, so welcome. I think that's Pat. Good morning. We also do not play music on our end, so if you want music on your end, I highly recommend that you play music on your end. We're gonna go through some fun things. When I say go, we're gonna go for about 30 seconds of each movement, and then we'll have a little rest in between. So it'll be a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna get started with our warm-up. To start with our warm-up, we're gonna make sure our core is nice and strong. So we're gonna stay on the floor to start. You guys can join me now. We're gonna flip over to our back and do a glute bridge hold. So laying on the ground, feet in the ground. Knees bent, hips go up in 3, 2, 1, hips up, hold. Warming up those core, opening up those hips, glutes, hamstrings, saying hello to those muscles if they are not awakened just yet. Holding, holding, holding. Good, and come down. We're gonna do glute bridges, up and down, and go. All the way up, come down. Really try to drive through those heels. Press those heels away without actually moving those feet. Our body moves as one. Core is engaged. Three more. And then flip on over. We're gonna hold a plank here. High plank and hold. Hands are under our shoulders. Our body is long. Making sure our butt's not up too high or too low. Really feel that in our core muscles or ab muscles. Keep holding. Eyes are forward, just above the fingertips. Maybe at the top of your mat if you have one. And we're gonna go into a down dog. So head, nose goes to toes, walk your hands back to your feet, and stand. We're gonna walk back out to that high plank. Hands come to our feet, stretching those hamstrings. Keep our head facing our body, and walk those palms out until we get back to our high plank position. Walk back in, warming up our shoulders, stretching our hamstrings, and engaging the core here when we get to this high plank. Walk back in, press through those palms, and stand. 2 more, walk out high plank. Walk back in, really press through those palms. Walk out again, last one. Walk back in. Good, and stand. We're gonna go into our squats. We can move that mat back. Regular squats, feet shoulder width, hips back and down, and go. Just all the way down, all the way up. Nothing crazy here. 3 more. 2, 1, and then do a reverse lunge. Reverse lunge, hands comes down to the inside. Keep that back knee lifted, hold here. Elbow to instep, and twist. Inside elbow to instep again, and twist. Straddle that front foot, straighten that front leg again. Rebend, hold here, hands come up to the sky, and then twist back behind us. Good, hands come back down on the inside. Float through, other side. Other foot comes up. Elbow, inside elbow to that instep, reach down low, the back knee is lifted, and twist. Woo. Reach down again, and twist. Straddle that front foot, straighten that front leg. You can always drop the knee if you need. Rebend into that front leg. You should feel this in your back hip flexor. And straighten that front leg again. Rebend, hands come to the sky. And then twist, look back behind you. Good, stand on up. Get into a quad stretch. Grab that ankle, pull that knee back. Stand up tall, squeeze those glutes. And again, switch sides. Original side. Original side. And then let's get that body warm. All right, going right into our jumping jacks now. Ready, and go. Get that heart rate back up, if it hasn't been up. All right, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take our hands in front of us, thumbs behind us. Keep going, jumping jack. Hands are just moving in a different way. Good. Now in front of us, and alternate. Which hand goes over and under? And back to the regular jumping jacks. Seeing if you're awake. Thinking a little bit. And rest. All right, last move right here. We're going to do a foot tap back with one leg, and then we're going to tap back with the other. We're just going to alternate which leg taps back into like this lunge position. Almost. Palms face forward. We're going to lift those arms, right? Join me now. Getting the arms working out here. Warming up those legs. Preparing for our first round of strength here. Keep moving. Good. Now we're going to take our hands in front of us and we're going to fly them out. So we have them right in front. We're just going to move them in and out. Again, leg kick back. Just warming up our shoulders. Just a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get a quick sip of water if you need. We're going to go right into our next or our first movement. We're going to do everything on one side of the body. So starting with your left leg, we're going to kick that back and we're going to come forward. We're just going to do reverse lunges. Make sure that that leg doesn't cross over behind us. We're just going to kick back, step forward. And you know what? I'm going to just have a counting clock this way for me. All right. Hopefully you got your drink of water. We're going to begin 1, in. 10 seconds. Reverse lunge. And then when I say go, we're going to go out to a lateral lunge. And go. Reverse lunge, back up. Try and get that knee as far down as possible, right? Here I am kind of doing like a march in place. Opposite arms, opposite leg are going. We're going to feel this in our standing leg, right? We should. In 3 seconds, we're going to go out to a lateral lunge and go out, back in, out, stand back up. Keep going. Try and get nice and low, get that hip back and down behind that knee. right? I want you to sit nice and low. Then we're gonna go into a front lunge. Same left leg going in front. And go. Front leg and back. Pressing off that front heel to press back to stand. Not too crazy, right? Should be feeling this in our legs. It's kind of part of our warm-up. We're gonna do the same thing. Other leg is going to be the moving leg, right? So our right leg is now going to move into reverse lunge and stand. Join me now. So we're gonna start with that reverse lunge, then we're gonna go out to a lateral lunge. And go, lateral lunge, and back. How do I miss count all the time? My bad. That's okay. We're gonna get more. Three, two, one, forward lunge. Try and drop that knee. Everything facing forward. Core engaged. Pressing through that front heel. Stay with me, guys. And rest, jumping jack out. Shake it out, jumping jacks. We're gonna go back to that original side, our left leg. We're gonna go reverse, then we're gonna go lateral, then front. Stay with that same side. After you go to front, you're gonna go right back to reverse, lateral, front. We tap back into that center between the outside, come back in before we go forward. All right? Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Left leg back, left leg out, left leg forward. Stay with it. If you can get that momentum, you're going right into it. We don't really pause for too long in that center. We flow right to those outside movements, right? Stay with it. Few more seconds. Stay with it. And rest. Other side, same thing. Back, lateral, forward. All the way back, lateral, forward. Stay with. Back, lateral, forward. All the way back. Reverse lunge, lateral lunge, forward lunge. Few more, come on. We're just over halfway down with this leg. And rest, jumping jack it out. Shake it out. Good. Get a quick sip of water. Stretch those quads if you need to stretch them. We're going into our arm movements. A little strength train. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit. Whew. All right. For the next part, we're going to start in a high plank. We're going to do feet shoulder width or a little bit wider. Shoulder taps. Keep those hips from turning or rocking side to side. Really use your core. As soon as you lift one hand up, you're going to want to twist. I want you to bring that core back down before you replace your hand. Same thing, other side. All right. Starting in 10 seconds. Shoulder taps. We got this. 3, 2, 1, and up. Shoulder tap. Keep those hips nice and square. Hands come right back down under our shoulders. This one's gonna get a little spicy, a little different. I hope. At least for you. It will for me. Keep going. Shoulder taps, as many as you can. Good. Hold here. High plank. Go to down dog. Back to high plank. You can bring those feet in. We're flowing through. Pressing that nose to toes. Press through those palms. Hold for a second. Back to high plank. Keep going. Warming up those shoulders or working those shoulders by pressing through that palm. Head goes through. Nice strong plank. Good. We're going to stay here in this pike position, this downward dog. I want you to lift up one shoulder, tap the same side hand with that shoulder. Tap, tap. Keep that head through. Weight over those palms, right? Tap those shoulders. Same side. Just lifting that hand to that shoulder. Replace it back. Stay in that pike position. Nothing else moves. Just the hand. Stay with. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, feet together, sit back. Relax those shoulders a little bit. Relax that back. And press on up. Awesome. We're going to go right back into that same thing. Shoulder taps. You can go reverse or same side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. High plank, shoulder taps. You can go same side. You can cross body. Stay with it, guys. Now we should really be feeling it in our arms. Keep those hands under those shoulders. 3, 2, 1, down dog, high plank. Hold for about a second for each. And keep flowing through. We're really engaging that core as we slowly bring into that strong high plank. And we're still working those arms by going into that down dog position. Holding that down dog. Shoulder taps here. Same side, go. Keep those legs straight, that hip to the sky. Hands go back out long. Stay with it. Three, 2, 1. Shake it out. Stand on up. Shake out those arms. You can stand up. You can literally just shake them side to side. Let them fall. Whew. Hands up. Let them fall down. One more. Good. Whew. I hope you're feeling that, because I am. Next part, we're going right back to those legs again. We're going to go regular squat, right? Feet, starting with our heels. When I say feet, our shoulder width apart, hips back and down. Sit all the way back and down, right? We want to sit in those heels all the way up. We're going to go from there into a sumo squat. Feet are even a little wider, toes ducked out, knees still drive out. Sit back and down. We're going to flow through the 2. We're going to start in the 1, and then we're going to combine them. 10 seconds. Regular squat. in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hips back and down, and go. As fast as you can, as fast as you'd like. This is where the intensity builds up based on what you put into it. Keep those knees pushing out wide so you can sit those hips even further down. If your knees are in and your chest goes down, your hips are up, we don't want that. Keep that chest up, hips down. All right, move those feet out wide. Take a 2-step out. Sumo squat. Sit on down, right? Hips back and down, toes partly out. Knees are out wide. Pressing, pressing, pressing as we sit our hips in between. Nice and low. Feeling good, waking up those muscles. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna stay low in this sumo squat. We're gonna come back into a regular squat, back out to sumo. Regular sumo, regular sumo. Ready? And go. Stay low. Regular and sumo. Come on. Stay low. We're gonna go 2 out. Stay here, in. Out, in. Stay out, knee in. Keep going. Right? 2 out, 1 knee in at a time. So it's 2 and 2. Stay low. Come on, a few more. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Stretch those quads. Bring that knee back. Woo. Switch. Woo. Should feel that burn. And switch again. Switch again. And jump jack it out. Help move. Shake it out. All right, next one. Get a sip of water. We're gonna be back on the ground here. All right, let's see how I wanna set up. All right. We're gonna go back into knees bent, feet on the floor, lay down. We're gonna crunch our shoulders off the ground. I want your palms up high to the sky, reaching towards our toes. I want you to hold here. We're gonna tap one side of our shoulder or of our foot. So heel tap here, rotate, heel tap there. Keep your hands the same distance off the ground, both of them off the ground, same distance the entire time. Shoulders off the ground the entire time. I want you to use right here, that hip. I want you to feel that hip and that rib cage tap each other on one side as one hand drops. Same thing on the other side. I want you to crunch right there. Bring that rib cage and that top of that hip together on either side. All right? We're gonna go into those hip taps or heel taps. And then I want you to drop those feet or those knees out wide. Bottom of the feet come together. We're going to do a sit up, right? Lay back down, glute bridge with those knees out wide. Those are called froggers. Sit up in between, hips up, glute bridge, frogger, sit up. So we're gonna alternate between those two. And then we'll have one more movement in between that we'll finish with. But to start, we are going to do just those heel taps, all right? I'm gonna face forward a little bit so you can see palms facing up. Oops. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders up, hip tap, go. Crunch that upper hip and that lower rib cage. Tap, 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 tap. See how fast you can go. See how many you can get. Reach towards that foot with the hand, right? Hands stay same distance off the ground. Stay with it. Stay with. And rest. Bottom of the feet together, knees wide. We're going to do a straight leg sit up. 3, 2, 1, sit up. Touch those toes, really get that shoulder above. Lay back down, glute bridge. Sit up. That frogger glute bridge. Sit up. Same thing. Make sure that hip goes back down after the frogger before you sit up and do that butterfly sit up. Right? Stay with it. A little bit faster. I know it's a weird combo. We're getting some glutes still here again, and we're doing some core work. Almost there. This one's a hard one to figure out, so a little more time. It's combining 2 and rest. All right, bring those knees back to center. Lay back on the ground. Knees stay up in the air. Feet are up in the air. 90 degrees. Palms, again, towards the bottom of our mat. We're going to crunch up, and we're going to stay here, shoulders up. We're going to reach towards those toes. All right? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders stay up, and we're reaching towards those toes. Legs stay up. We're doing this crunch up. Stay with. Shoulders stay up. Shoulders stay up. Don't let them come down. We don't lay down on the ground. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Stretch it out. Straighten those legs. Straighten that arm. Woo. Let that belly come to the sky. We're doing it one more time through. Switch sides. Even myself out. We're going into that heel tap, either side, right? We're going to straddle either side. Knees bent, feet on the ground. We're going to crunch that chest off the ground, palms to the sky. Starting in 5, crunch up, reaching either arm to the toes, and go. Go. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. Rib cage to hip. Let's go. Let's move it. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Bottom of the feet together, knees wide. Frogger, glute bridge up. Sit up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit up, then frogger. Alternate between the two. Hips back down. Use that momentum of those hands. Sit up, touch the toes. Whew, it's a little bit difficult. Few more. Whew, forgot the frogger. 3, 2, 1. Lay back down. Knees to the sky. Feet all the way up in line with the knees. Palms face forward. Pulsing towards those heels. Pulsing towards the bottom of that mat. 3, 2, 1. And go, shoulders up, pulse forward. Keep going. Whew. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Stretch it out, flip on over, hands on the ground, hips push forward, squeeze those glutes, chest opens. Sit back, sit back, sit back. Little child's pose. Facing forward, hips push, push, push. Open up that chest. Stretching those abdominals. And sit back again. Stretch anything else you need to stretch today. Make sure that you recover with good stretches of those arms, down that neck, hips, quads, glutes. We did it all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is Coach Joanna with Boot Camp. If you joined late, make sure that you comment below, check in, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care.